Okay, we are recording. Hey, everybody. How are you? I'm so excited to have this kind of team huddle after conference. We're going to share so many awesome things with you guys. I want to make sure you have a pen and paper because there's so many updates, so many just new things that we have for you. You might even want to write down some of these aha moments. Sorry for the crazy hair. Val, I see that crazy dog that you have over there. All right, so I'm going to hop right into it because we have lots of good stuff, and I have some leaders on with me that were at conference, and they're going to share kind of their perspective of what we have going on right now and some of their aha moments too. So we just came back from Conference 1 2017. It was in Tampa, Florida. Oh my gosh, you guys, we were at the Amalie Arena, which is the home of the Tampa Bay Lightning hockey team, and it was so awesome because normally we're at the conference center, and everything was walking distance. And where we had conference last year was where we had our store. That's how big we're getting. We don't even have room in a building for us and the store. We have so much gear. The store was huge. And we had the Gives Back store and everything like that. So all of our new gear is awesome, so blingy, and you have to check it out. It's at myworkstore.com. But the new update is in your eSuite, actually, we're going to be able to order products and gear at the same time. So I'm really excited about that because then you don't have to pay for shipping twice and go over here to order stuff and then go over here. So that means that you can order your products and your catalogs and your shirts all in one. So I've been waiting for something like that for years, and I'm really excited about that. So tonight, though, you guys, if you go to the My It Works store website, there's free shipping on orders over $100 that ends tonight. So make sure if you need stuff, if you need catalogs, if you need Blitz cards, if you want to order some of the new gear, that you get it done. And one of the other updates is that coming soon, I don't have an exact date for you guys, but we're going to have PayPal. And I was a little confused about this at first until Susan kind of walked me through it. You're going to be able to sign people up that don't have a debit card. How cool is that? I know that some people just, have their bank account. You get those people that are like, oh, I don't have a card. We don't have to worry about getting prepaid cards or anything like that anymore. We're going to be able to accept PayPal soon. So get ready for that. In your document section, we do have new party pad notes, and you want to make sure that you get those printed out so you can kind of update the way that you talk through the party pad with your potential loyal customers and distributors. We also have a new Go document, and I was going to actually try to see if I could do a quick screen share for you guys. So let me see. All right. Let's see if I can figure this out. Share screen. Okay. Can you guys, let me see. Let me go down to somebody. Sue, can you see my screen? Okay, so this is the February goal getter sheet. So you can, if you just go to your document section, your eSuite, you can just click goal or go, and you'll get this. So I don't know. I've never done a screen share before, but basically talks about who are 10 people that you want to talk to about products, and then who are 10 more people. Now we're talking about new people that you have not talked to yet, and who are 10 new people that you want to talk about the business. So essentially this is going side by side with your steps to success. And then who are a minimum of 5 people that you need to follow up with from your previous list. Maybe it's from January. I just pulled out a huge binder from my office of potentials all the way back to 3 years ago, and I'm going to be going through it. And so, this talks about now that you have this list of 25 people, invite them to a party. Maybe we have a one team, one mission. Maybe you have a wrap party in your area. Maybe you have, a 3-way call, online call, whatever. Invite them to something. And then see this thing that says results pack sell sheet. That's what we're talking about when we talk about new party pad notes and this new sheet. It's going to talk to you, or it's going to show you how to talk to people about the new packs that we have, the Target Trio, the Metabolic Burn, the System. And then down here it talks about blitzing, wrap parties, social media. What's your plan? What are you going to do? Are you going to set alarms for yourself to make sure you're posting? How many wrap parties are you going to do? Do you have a plan for blitzing? Blitzing is something we should be doing every single day. So here is basically your steps to success for February. Commit, don't quit. We've got your 4 loyal customers and your 3 distributors. And then all these scripts down here, I'm not going to go through each and every one of you guys because you can read and print this out. I want each and every one of you to print this out. But these scripts have come from the Ambassador Facebook page. Cami pulled things from them. So these are people that have done it themselves, and these are scripts that they use for their team. So just an example, like recruiting scripts. I'm having so much fun with It Works. I want you to do this with me. Like, how simple is that? So they're just kind of going through this and helping us keep it simple. And helping us be intentional with our business. So they're giving us some ideas down here. So I want you guys, to print this out and make sure you have it. I just flung my notebook across here. So let me see if I can stop share. Let me see. All right. Successfully did a screen share. I didn't mess it up. So make sure you print that out. Just type in "go" in your document section and print it out so you're not confused and you have all the updated stuff. So I want to make sure that you guys know what we personally as the Dream Team have going on this week. We're in go time, guys. I don't want to say busy season because what this promotion is bringing to us is no seasons, no more seasons, no more busy, promotion season or whatever. It's going to be hard to kind of get out of that. When I say promotion season, but we're going into momentum if you let it. So there's going to be a lot happening. So just make sure you be aware and just write everything down. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. Just make sure you have some kind of planner. I used to get mine at Target for $7.99. Make sure you have something to write everything down and you won't ever be confused. So this week, tomorrow, we're going to do a team power hour. All that means, guys, is that I'm going to have a Zoom number and you can just call in and hang out. We're not going to be talking about anything specific or any outline. It's just going to be us sitting on the line messaging people. So that means that if you want to get on and you need some help, like, hey, Katie, I've got this potential and this is what we talked about in the past and I don't know what to say next, you can hop on and work with us. And then we can celebrate things like, hey, I just set up an online party, or hey, I just set up a coffee date. We can celebrate together. So we'll do that tomorrow. I'll set it up by 6 o'clock. And sometimes, guys, we sit on these things for hours. So even if you don't, you're not able to hop on until 8 o'clock, pop on and see if anybody's on. And even if nobody's on, sit there and wait. It's kind of like a little meeting room that anybody can come to. So we'll do that tomorrow. Wednesday, we're going to do our first ever opportunity Zoom. So this means that you can get your potential distributors on a Zoom. It's your responsibility to explain to them what Zoom is. So you can either have them download the app or have them go to the website and give them the number. And we will be presenting the party pad. It'll be just like a One Team One Mission. We're going to talk about what our products are that we have to offer, but we're going to be focusing in on the opportunity part of things so that they can kind of hear and they can ask questions as well. So we're going to get really personal. So maybe there might only be 5 people on. We get to be personal with those 5 people. And our ambassador upline, Shelly Hyde, has been doing it, and she has been having some really good success with it. So tomorrow, Team Power Hour. Wednesday, Opportunity Zoom. So you don't have to do anything for the Opportunity Zoom. You just have to get your people on. And it might not be a bad idea for you to get on so they can see that you're with them. And then Thursday, we always do a meetup at Big B if you're in the Toledo area. If you're not in the Toledo area, do your own. And then Friday, we're going to do our very second wine and welcome. We did the first one 2 weeks ago. And that just means that we're going to have 2 leaders on, and we're going to do Zoom just like this. And this is for brand new distributors. So even if you're a newer distributor, and you think you need a refresher, hop on. We're going to be going over the Launchpad document. It's in the Avengers. It's not yet in the Dream Team because we need to do some updates, but it's going to be the same format. So no matter when you send a new distributor to this wine and welcome, even though it might be a new leader putting it on, we have an outline so you know that your new distributors are going to be learning the same stuff every week. So those are going to be on Friday nights for now. They're new, and we had a lot of fun doing them the other night, and everybody learned a lot. And it got really personal, so everybody was kind of able to share and get to know each other. That's just what we have going on this week. Sarah is planning on doing kind of a team huddle on Sunday, so 6 days from now, and she's going to have a lot of people sharing their aha moments from conference, and she just really knows how to bring it. And then some big events that we have coming up. We have Freedom U the first weekend of March. We're still working out the details. I'm sorry, tickets aren't yet available. I promise they're coming out any day. That's going to be a huge training with Sarah here in Toledo, and you are not going to want to miss that. People come from other teams. They come from across the country just to get in front of Sarah for this event. It's huge. We've done I think this is our 6th or 7th Freedom U now. We're going to have who am I? We are going to have a boot camp. So if you guys don't know what boot camps are, we used to have boot camps. It's a 2-day event if you're a diamond and above. And it's basically just a big training. It's in between an It Works You and a green carpet. So it's huge. And we're going to be up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, 3 hours away from Toledo at the Deltaplex Arena again. And that is going to be on Saturday, May 5th or May 6th. I think it's Saturday, May 6th. If you're a diamond and above, there's a special event for you the night before and that Friday. And then, so that's in May. April, Sarah's going to be coming home to Toledo, and I'm going to be planning a 1 Team 1 Mission. So make sure you know about that. It's going to be mid-April. And then green carpet, they did announce the dates. It's going to be the end of June. We've never done it in June before. It's going to be June 21st through the 24th. The actual event is going to be on Friday and Saturday, and you guys are going to get to choose which one you'd rather go to. So basically, it's going to be the same event, split into 2 days so that we can pack more people into the Bradenton Convention Center. But we like to go down there and hang out on the beach and make it a whole big team thing. So make sure you really plan for that. Plan for these events, guys, because that's what's going to, I mean, if you show up, you go up, really. The people that get to these events and then take the action after it are the ones that really excel in this business, and you really get what this company is all about. So make sure you write all that down. So here's what happened at conference. We were at the Amalie Arena. So the arena just had this welcoming feeling. Like there wasn't, like at the conference center, everybody just kind of felt so far away. The stage seemed like a mile away, but you could just see everybody. You could hear everything. Like it was just, I loved the setup of it. Thursday, there was a huge It Works store. We had our leadership luncheon. Our leadership luncheon was for diamonds and above, and we were so packed. We were bringing in tables and chairs from the outside of the restaurant, and they were so mad at us, but we just had so many of us, we couldn't even fit. And we had, Sarah Rankin put it on along with myself. We had Shelly Hyde. We had Cammie Dempsey show up. We had tons of other ambassadors, and we had these huge gift baskets. We had a business gift basket and an inspirational, a date night, a gift card basket, and a bling basket. And we were selling raffle tickets, and we're going to continue to sell these raffle tickets into Freedom U. So you guys are going to get the chance to buy some raffle tickets to possibly earn one of these baskets too. So that was really fun. We had kickoff, we had the worship service, and then we had a huge team pizza party at the Westin. Oh, somebody's not muted. Okay. Friday, I got to get on stage Friday morning. It was so much fun. And again, you guys, hold on, gotta mute somebody. Sorry, guys. Okay. So I got to get on stage Friday morning. It was so awesome. I got to share why I was excited about the whole conference. I got to throw out T-shirts into the crowd, and I got to rap Tiffany Batillo on stage. It was so much fun. And then we got right into things. We had Dr. Luis, who is Dr. Luis Mahares. He's the creator of the rap. He got on stage, and some of the ambassadors were interviewing him. There was a guy that did a tightrope walking all the way across at the top of the arena. It was crazy. You guys can see videos that he was just talking about fear, taking one step at a time. It was amazing to see that. I'm right above our heads. We had Mike and Pam that went into the audience and kind of got over people's fears that way and got to connect with people. We had the dream drawing. They drew names out of this like that Rolly bin thing, people that signed distributors in January, and they were giving away $10,000, $20,000. Somebody even won $50,000. And people were in the arena running down these stairs crying. It was like we had chills. It was just amazing. We had all of our international leaders get up there. Some people weren't even speaking English. It just shows that this company is huge. We are growing in other countries and impacting so many people's lives. And then Friday night, we had the huge black party and the masquerade ball for VIPs. And when we were on our way to the ball, we drove by the black party and we were like, oh my gosh, we want to go to that party. It was like a rave. People had these green things like bouncing up and down in the air. It was crazy. Saturday, we had more panels. We talked about hundreds lists, different ways to connect with people and grow your network. They talked about retain to maintain. So retaining your loyal customers, really taking care of them. They talked about wrap parties, social media, recruiting, blitzing, the compensation plan. We have the best compensation plan out there, you guys. So it was just so simple up there. And we, both Alex and I posted it in the Game Changers. So you can just search that or kind of scroll through the Game Changers in the past few days. You can see that. And then afterwards on Saturday, they made a big announcement about the Go promotion. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. And we had a powwow with Sarah back at the Westin. And oh my gosh, you guys, I think she gave us the best motivational pump up speech that I've ever heard her give in 4 years of being friends with her. And it was just absolutely amazing. And we kind of got to just powwow and really learn what this bonus was all about. So, and also right before they made the big announcement, we got to hear from the Black Diamonds, and it was like a mic drop. Like they got up there, and my favorite part was when Brandon Walsh was talking about, we need to be like a postage stamp and stick to something until we get to our destination. And when he said that, the whole crowd was like, you could hear everybody just gasp at how just genius, like light bulbs just went off. And we just loved hearing from the Black Diamonds. It was truly amazing. At the end, they throw the confetti, lights are going off. I mean, everybody just looks sharp. And that was one of my aha moments. I guess I'm just kind of throwing it out there right off the bat, is that our company, I mean, we're hot, man. Like, we have the best clothes. Everybody was wearing blingy jackets and just looked so successful. And everybody was up there having so much fun and laughing. And we just have the best company. So let's go right into the Go promotion. So, it's on one of my phones here, and I want to show you guys. If you do not have this picture, I'm going to post it in the Dream Team right now, actually, so you guys have it. This picture right here, I know you can't see it, but you get the gist of it. It's the chart that has the different bonuses and what you can earn and for what promotion. So I'm an extreme blue personality, you guys, which means I am not into details, and I just want to make sure that I'm going to try the best that I can to explain it to you guys. I want you to understand it so you can go for these bonuses and that you can help your newbies go for them as well. So what I'm going to say to you is download the Wired app. If you do not have the Wired app, I mean, none of us can help you with this. The Wired app makes it so you can sign in and everything is tailored to your account. It will literally tell you when you have your timeline. It's a personalized timeline for your business account to tell you when you have to earn these bonuses. So I can't sit here and tell you if you joined on this date, this is when you have. You need to download the It Works Wired app. Go to your app store, download it if you don't already have it, and sign in, and it will give you your own personal timeline. So right now for the Go bonuses, if you are an existing distributor that joined last year, you have until March to get the Go Fast bonus and April to get the Go. So here's the deal. There's two categories. There's a Go bonus, which is basically the regular bonus. And then if you do it quicker, you get a Go Fast bonus, which is more money, if that makes sense. So to be qualified for this, you have to have 4 actively ordering loyal customers with at least 25 BV or higher. So don't forget, some of those oils are less than 25 BV. So you need to have 4 new loyal customers personally enrolled to you, which means you don't move them. You keep them for yourself. They have at least 25 BV. You enroll them in the year of 2017. And they are actively ordering. There is a grace period. So let's say one stops ordering, or one cancels, or one upgrades to be a distributor. You have a grace period, and you can replace that new loyal customer and sign a new one for yourself. Okay, so you must be Fast Start bonus qualified. This means that you when we talk about signing a new loyal customer or a new distributor, sorry, when we talk about signing up a new distributor and you get them fast started, that means that they have their ADBV auto ship set up and they have their first 2 loyal customers in their first 30 days. They can still get fast started on day 31, but you don't get your bonus. So, but until they are fast started, they are not qualified for this bonus. Make sure that you, along with every single team member that you have, are set up with your ADBV auto ship so everything can fall together, okay? All right. In order to be eligible for these Go bonuses, you must join by May 31st of 2017. So you have between now until the end of May to recruit new team members who can be eligible for this. This is a 20-month plan for your new distributors. So this is going to help us recruit and keep people around long term, because somebody joins and you say, okay, give me 2 years and I'm going to help you make a lot of money, instead of just vice versa, where, hey, let's sign up and try to make a lot of money right off the bat. This is a plan to show them the vision for our company and show them how, if they stick with this long term, they can really make some serious money. So make sure to have your auto ship set up. If you are not yet diamond, you have until the end of June to go diamond and earn a $5,000 bonus. Now the bonuses are paid out monthly. They're going to be paid out for whatever it is divided by 25 months. This is because our company wants to help you pay your bills. Our company wants to help you to pay off debt, so they want to help you every single month. So that's why these bonuses are paid out monthly. If you are not yet diamond, you have until the end of June to go diamond to get the $5,000 bonus. You have until the end of March to go diamond to get the Go Fast bonus. So if you're a Ruby right now and you go diamond by the end of next month, you get a $10,000 bonus. If you don't go diamond by the end of March, you can still go diamond by the end of June and get $5,000. I hope this is making sense to you guys. It is it is complicated, but once you get it, there's so much money to be made. So what I want you guys to focus on is focusing on helping new distributors achieve these bonuses. Because once you're doing that, your organization is going to be so strong. You're going to be helping so many people, and along the way, your residual income is going to increase so much, and it's also going to throw you towards those bonuses as well. And guys, I want to let you know, if I don't promote by the end of April, there's no bonuses for me, but guess what? I am super pumped just to help new people get these throughout the next 2 years. That's what I'm focused on. I'm not focused on my own bonus. I'm focused on who can I get signed up and help earn this diamond bonus? Who can I get signed up to help them earn the diamond bonus fast? So this is a long-term plan. You can tell someone that they can sign up and you can help them earn an extra $200 a month paycheck plus a minimum of $5,000 in bonuses. So somebody signs up with you, okay, let's work towards $2,000 a month plus at least $5,000 in bonuses. Do you know how much more you can help them than just that $5,000? You can help them earn multiple bonuses, but I like to underpromise and overdeliver, because that's not even including wrap cash and weekly bonuses. I want to make sure that in the comments section over here so the bonuses are spread out over a period of time. Kaylin, yes. So if you were to earn a bonus, we pay it out. We take whatever the bonus is divided by 25. So each month, that's what you get added to your paycheck. So we can help you pay the bills. So we can help you pay off the debt. We don't just throw one lump sum at you, because you have to keep moving. So it looks like Alex got to that. So, okay, so if somebody joins in the month of February, if somebody joins right now, guess what? This is extra time for them. So let's just, for example, Kaylin, right now, you have the rest of the month of February as a bonus time. This is literally extra time for you to get a head start on your goal. So anybody that joins after February 1st, or I guess after February 2nd, your start date is technically March 1st. So you have the rest of this month to get a head start. So this is kind of something that we are wondering. You may earn a Go bonus for one rank and a Go Fast bonus for another. So as you are, working your way up in this company. Maybe you achieve one rank fast, but it takes you longer to get to the other. You have two different types of bonuses that you can earn. And just because you earned the regular go bonus for one rank doesn't mean you can't run in the next and get the go fast bonus. I hope that makes sense to everybody. So I want you guys to realize that this is the biggest promotion that It Works has ever had. Take that into consideration. This is the biggest promotion that It Works has ever had, because we're not just saying, okay, promote by March and you'll get a bonus. No, this allows you to build it right, build it tight, and make yourself a long-term plan to get to where you want to go, which is the top, and say, hey, if you do it in this amount of time, we'll give you these bonuses. So it just keeps you moving. You constantly have a plan, and everything is in your It Works Wired app. Like I said earlier, I can't just sit here and say, hey, if you join this date, this is when your deadline is. Everything is tailored to you in that app. And that app is so awesome because it sends you reminders. Like if there's a corporate call, it'll say, hey, jump on right now. Or if we have an update, it'll send you a little reminder. And there's a video in there by Mike Patillo, who is our Chief Sales Officer, and he actually explains all of these bonuses. So if you don't understand it from me, hopefully you can understand it from him. So here's something that I've been thinking about. This bonus gives you a 2-year plan. But even if you miss a bonus period, or even if you're no longer eligible for one, because I won't be after the spring, you're still helping so many new people, which builds your residual income. And that's the reason we're all here. It Works Global has the best compensation plan out of any network marketing company. We have compared, we have just, there are people at other companies that think that they're better, and I promise they're not. Our compensation plan is amazing because of how you are able to make more money as you keep working hard. So think about it this way. If you sign somebody up, and let's say they miss one of those promotion periods, let's say they get to Emerald. Emerald is like between $500 and $1,000 a month, you guys. If you sit back at that point and say, hey, we didn't make your bonus period, but at that point, they're making some really good money. They're not going anywhere. To me, that's really, really, really exciting to know that we're working hard. And as long as you're making progress, you can be successful. As long as you're moving forward, you're going to feel good. So all I have to say to you guys is just make progress. Just work on your steps to success. Jess posted something in the Game Changers a couple of hours ago. Posting isn't asking. Posting isn't working your business. Post so people see it, but reach out to people. And as long as you're making progress, you're going to feel good. You might not reach your goal this month, but as long as you're making progress, you're going to reach your goal. Just keep moving forward. So I'm going to share with you my aha moments from conference, and I'm going to take it over to the other leaders. So my aha moment, in order for me to get to ambassador, I have to help some new people earn these bonuses. And I'm excited to change somebody's life. So I'm looking for a new double diamond. So that pumps me up to be able to say, I'm going to help somebody in the next 6 months earn $4,000 a month plus a minimum of $15,000 in bonuses. And I can probably help them earn a hell of a lot more than that 15, and I can probably help them earn way more than that monthly. But to be able to, I am right now, my eyes are peeled, searching for who can I help do this. It's completely off of me. It's completely off of what I want. And it's a whole new perspective. And I'm going to change somebody's life. When I went double diamond in less than a year, that literally changed my life and allowed me to quit my job and have the freedom that I never had before. So I get to give that gift to someone else, and I'm pumped about it. And one of the aha moments that I had, believe it or not, came from Sarah. And you'd think since we talk all the time that I couldn't get any more aha moments from her, but as she was giving her talk to us on Saturday after the conference ended, she said, think about how you found your personally enrolled distributors. Think about where you found your personally enrolled rock stars and go do that again. And I thought to myself, in the beginning, Sarah told me, I said, I'm going to go out and I'm going to start calling people, because that was the first thing that Sarah told me to do when I joined this business. I did whatever she told me to do because she was a presidential diamond, and I knew that I would do anything to be a presidential diamond. So she said, jump. I said, how high? She said, call people. I said, okay, when? She said, right now. So I made a list of everybody that I wanted on my team. And when she said that to me, I thought, wow, I kept wondering who my double diamond was going to be, but I thought, I'm just going to write down everybody that I want to be on my team, and I'm going to call them. And then my aha moment was, oh my God, that was the first thing she ever told me to do. That's how I found my first distributor. That's how I found Jess Taylor. I literally just called her and offered it to her. And I offered it to a lot of people. I called a lot of people. I straight picked up the phone, and people didn't answer, and I kept calling. And guess what? Not everybody said yes, but Jess did. And this year she's claiming ambassador. So you could have somebody on your team that 3 years later they're claiming ambassador. So that was my aha moment. Go back to basics. Go back to what I did the first week in my business. And also, Susan's son, Amy Mueller, they're both diamonds on the team, and they both joined me because they saw my posts. So I need to start being more consistent with my posts. So think about what you've done to find distributors in the past, what you've done to find your rock stars, and keep doing that. And my other thing was, we're building a legacy. Like, this year's theme is legendary. We're building a legacy for our families. Mark said good is being able to pay your bills. Legendary is being able to pay your mom's bills. And that's what we're going for, guys. We're going for legendary. So who cares what people think? Literally, who cares? I'm going to start picking up the phone, and if they don't answer, if they say no, who cares? Because I'm going to ambassador. You're all coming with me. You're all earning these bonuses, and I get to help tons of new people with these go bonuses. And it just, it's almost like I've been waiting for this time. And think about this quote. You were made for such a time as this. I've been waiting for this moment, this run to ambassador, for years. And now I have the best team with the best leaders, with the best compensation plan, with the best company, and we are running. And we were made at such a time as this. Like, I know that some of this may sound confusing, but it's so huge that I can't even wrap my mind around it. And by the end of this year, you guys are going to be mind blown. Like, you're going to look back at 2016 and say, man, we were playing small. And come Christmas time, you're going to be set. Your families are going to be set. You're going to have changed so many lives. You're not even going to know what to do with yourself. So if you can't tell that I'm fired up. So I want to take it over to some of the leaders. Jess, how about we have you go first? And I would love for you to share who you are and what your rank is, how many conferences you've attended, your aha moments. Tell us a little bit about what you thought about conference. And let's talk about conference first.
Okay. My name is Jessica Taylor. I've been in this business for 3.5 years. Actually, I was 2 months in after you, or a month or something like that. This was my 4th conference, which is so crazy. This is the best conference that we have been to since we started. I'm a double diamond. I don't know if I said that. I'm trying to answer all the questions. But conference this year was so awesome because there were so many things that that I've heard before, but for some reason they just never really sunk in until now. And the biggest thing for me was when Brandon Walsh. Okay. He said something about, I'm ready for us to be a $10 billion brand. And I was like, 10 billion. Like, we haven't even gotten to a billion. And it's like 10, like they're already thinking about 10. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like it's just starting. And especially seeing international come up on stage, and there was only, they were doing the top 15. And I was just like, this is so crazy that they're just starting with the top 15 and we're on top 100 for the US. And I don't know, it was just such an eye opener for me of how much we are just seriously like just scratching the surface of this business. And I literally just signed up a new distributor today, and she actually knows somebody internationally. And I actually told her, I said, if they don't sign up, they would be crazy. Like they would be crazy if they did not get started on this right now. And so I had so many aha moments, but those were probably the biggest ones that I had. You know, our company, they listen to the things that we need. You know, they went over all of the things that we asked for. We asked for the compensation plan. We've asked for how to maintain our loyal customers. We've asked for how do you get a new distributor started? What do you do with them? And they went over all that stuff, and it was so amazing because there's so many people who have been, I mean, just on my team at least, I know other people's teams have been asking for those things, and that is what they went over. And so they're listening. They're, you know, especially Cammie being switched over to now corporate, which is going to be helping so much because she's been in the field for so long. I don't know. So this year is going to be amazing. And just with this promotion.
Yeah. So as a double diamond leader, you know, this year you're literally claiming triple presidential and ambassador. You're like, I don't care. Get out of my way. It's go time. So I know when we heard this promotion, we were all like, yay, wait, what? And so now that we understand it, what's your perspective?
Well, you know, what's funny is that when we were at conference, I was like, when they announced the promotions, it was like, compared to other conferences, like we were so excited the past other conferences. And this one, it was just confusing. It was just like, wait, so like what? At first, I didn't even think that it was that we had a promotion for existing distributors until I like read everything. And but now that I know everything, it's amazing because it gives people a second chance. And that's like the biggest thing that I love about it is the fact that, you know, when I first got started, you know, I would have loved to have gotten that diamond bonus in 3 months, but I didn't. But if I would have had a second chance at that point, maybe I would have gone for it even harder. And so I think that this is just so awesome because you can go back and forth. You don't, you know, say you don't get the, you know, the diamond one right at that 3 months, but you can get that, the 6 months, go, and then you could go double after that and get the fast. And it's just like so
They allow
awesome.
us to go at different paces for different ranks, and it says, okay, let's do this. Let's build it right. Let's build it tight. Let's give you a decent amount of time and not just scramble. And hey, if you do it fast, good for you. But I'm looking at this chart, and now that you say you're claiming ambassador, like you're literally being offered hundreds. Jess alone is being offered hundreds of thousands of dollars in bonuses for just working really hard. They're not just saying, here's one for you and hopefully you make it by the deadline. They're saying, here, pick any of these and they're yours.
I mean, me personally, I have 300,000 that's just there.
Like what? You guys, she is being offered her alone. I mean, everybody's different, but and like I said, you have to download your Wired app, but like Jess is being offered $300,000. What?
It would be crazy not to go for it. Like I was like, okay, I have to have all distractions completely off because that's so much money. Like, oh my gosh, it would just be so stupid if I was just like, you know what? I'm going to go and watch TV for a little bit. I'll get back.
And you made sure that wasn't going to happen. What'd you do?
Yeah. What?
I said, you made sure watching TV wasn't going to happen.
Oh yeah. I turned off my Netflix.
I love that. Well, Jess, do you have anything else to add, or is that pretty much it?
I think that this year is going to be amazing, and I can't wait to see everybody and what they pull out. Like it's just going to be awesome.
It's gonna be legendary. All right. So thank you, Jess, for sharing. Okay, so I know Alex isn't a night owl. Why don't we take it? Alex, are you there? There she is. Alex, you can go ahead and unmute yourself.
I was talking for a
Okay, so Alex, why don't you tell us who you are, what rank you are, how many conferences you've been to, and share with us some of your aha moments from this conference.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Can't hear you. Nope.
What the hell?
There we
Okay.
go. There we go.
Hi, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm Alex Ray. I'm a triple diamond. I just went to my third conference. Pretty sure it was my third. Is that all I was supposed to ask? And then my aha
And
moments.
your aha moments from the conference.
See, you guys, I should have been in bed an hour and a half ago. But I had a couple aha moments. My first aha moment was just freaking walking up to the arena. Like, what? An arena. Like, we filled an arena. I don't know what we're going to have to do next year, but just walking up to it and knowing that, like, there's so many like-minded, motivated, positive people. And some of us have days where we're like, oh, we can't find anyone. Nobody wants this. Everybody's saying no. And then you walk up to a freaking arena, like 30,000 people who said yes. So it's like, it blew my mind. And it gives me hope, and that there are 30,000 other people out there who are willing to say yes to this business. So that was one of my aha moments. And then I don't know if I can, I have a quote that Brandon Walsh had said.
Okay. You can click on something else on your phone and we'll still be able to hear you.
Okay. It said, I fear not the man who practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who practiced one kick 10,000 times. And when he said that, I literally, I was just like, oh my gosh, because like you were saying earlier, you have to find what you're good at and keep doing it and do it more. So it's like, we have to just do this one kick, which is this business, 10,000 times, and people will fear us. Like, we will be unstoppable. So that was just like the biggest aha moment that I had, because it's true. Like, some people are really good at blitzing, Jess Taylor. Some people are not, Alex Ray. Like, we are completely different, but we are both so successful with what we do. So you just have to find what you're good at and run.
And I love that the Walshes, Brandon also talked about how they've never recruited anybody from Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. And he said, we're spinning our wheels trying to figure it out, and we didn't get very far. So we're just going to go back to what we're good at and run with it.
Yeah. Some people aren't those pretty shiny Instagram celebrities, and some people are. And, that's the beauty of this business, is you don't have to work it on social media. Or you can go out there and get belly to belly. Like, it's all up to you and how you want to work this business. Mm-hmm. I mean, and the other thing, my other aha moment was, I really never paid much attention to the Walshes. I don't know why. I just didn't feel connected to them. But this year, this conference, I did. And Denise did that. She did that little, close your eyes and picture yourself, what was it?
Picture yourself standing on the tallest building.
Yes.
In I think she said New York City, or the tallest building in the world or whatever. And then she told us to, have your both feet on the ground. Imagine what you hear. Like, what do you hear up there? What does it feel like? And then she asked you to walk to the edge of the roof, and there's no railing, and to stick your toes over the side and look down and see all the dots of cars and people, and be aware of what you're feeling. And you could literally feel it. You could feel the nervousness. You could feel the pit in your stomach. And then she said, and I want you to walk backwards into the middle of the roof, back to where you started, and open your eyes and come back to this room. And everybody just had chills. And she said, your mind doesn't know the difference between real and not real. And we all felt that pit in our stomach when we looked down. So the fear, it allows you allow the fear to take over your body, but it's literally not real.
Right. Your body was in the arena. Your body was not on top of that tall building with your feet over the edge, So you just, I don't know, the whole thing just blew my mind. And I'm just so excited for the future. I'm so excited for my new people. Like they're, like you said, there, what is the quote? There is such, what is
You
it?
were
What,
made for, or we were, whatever it is, we were made for such a time as this. It sounds so
yes.
simple, but like, this is what we've been waiting for. We
Yeah.
thought we kicked ass in 2016 and we did all right. But literally, when we look back, we were playing small. And this year is
Mhm.
legit going to be legendary for how many people we're going to help.
Yeah. If I could clone myself and re-sign up, I would do it in a heartbeat.
So, what do you think your favorite part of conference was? Like, was there any part that was just like your fave?
I I think my favorite part, I don't know if this counts, but it was just having my team there. My first conference, I think I had what, 2 people there, 3 people there.
Mm-hmm.
Corey, Sue, Lauren, and Laura, maybe. I don't even know if Laura was there. But, and then my second conference, I had like 9 or 10. In this conference, I had close to 40 people there. So the thought of all of my new people there that had so many aha moments, like their aha moments were my aha moments. Like just seeing them cry tears of joy and like just having such a good time and just it just clicking for them. Like that was the best time. And I honestly wanted to go into this conference and be selfish and, you know, have my bucket filled, but seeing their buckets be full made my bucket full. You know what I mean? So it was
Yep.
just, it was completely different. It was a completely different conference from the past, but it was now being home and like reflecting on it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was
Mm-hmm.
just amazing.
There, Sarah always would tell me, you know, there comes a point, or you know, at the beginning, you want to do whatever you can to get to the front of the room, and then
Mm-hmm.
there comes a point where you just want to stand in the back of the room.
Yep.
And you know, when Sarah was giving her talk with us on Saturday, you know, I actually started the, you know, talk, and then I
Yeah.
handed it over to her. And you know, it's nice staying next to her, but I ended up in the back of the room. I always do that when she's speaking to our group, because I go to the back and I look at everybody who's so zoned in, and
Yep.
I'm just like, man, all of you have no idea what's about to happen.
I know. I know. They don't know what's about to happen, and the people who are about to join your business has no idea what is about to happen.
Yes, it just has a whole new vibe, and I can't describe it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing with us all your ahas.
You're welcome.
Okay, where is Corey Ness? Let's see if we can find her. Corey, there she is. Are you cleaning? Are you cooking? What are you doing?
Well, angel food cake's in the oven, but I am cleaning, so. I
Her
do
hubby's about
something
to
to
have
keep
a
me
nice
awake.
Valentine's Day. She's making dessert. She's cleaning.
I'm
Okay,
not a
Corey.
night owl.
What'd
So
you
I have to
say?
do, I said I'm not a night owl, so I have to do something to keep myself awake.
Well, you're doing a good job.
Oh,
Okay, Corey, so tell us who you are, what rank you are, how many conferences you've been to, and why don't you go right into your aha moments?
okay, well, let me get rid of my double chin first. Okay, my name is Corey Ness, and I am a double diamond. No, that's better. Okay.
There we go.
I'm a double diamond. I am from Temperance, Michigan, so right from where Sarah was from. We went to high school together, but now I live in Dundee, Michigan. So it's like, I don't know what, 15 miles north. But anywho, I've been in the business for 3 years. This was my 3rd conference. And what am I missing?
Your aha moments.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so I wrote them down earlier, so I'm going to read them.
Okay.
I think my all-time favorite one was Mark said, equate your slumps to a timeout in a game. I'm a coach, so I just kind of, you know what I mean? Like this one just spoke to me. He said, you only have so many and they're only allowed to be so long. And that was like the biggest thing for me. Like, you know, I allowed myself to be in a slump for so long and I just kept making more excuses and everything, you know what I mean? Just kept piling on. But if I put it in perspective, like you only get 2 timeouts and they're only allowed to be 1 minute long, or, you know what I mean? Like obviously every sport's different, but I was like, oh my God, that's so smart. Like, why do we not put limits on things? Like if it's something that's bad or negative, or we need to give ourselves a pep talk, like give yourself the pep talk and then snap out of it, because you don't have long before you lose that momentum of trying to gain it back. So that was huge for me. Someone, I think it was Sherry Lancala, that said, if you want to be successful, you have to stay close to the fire. So to me, that says, you know, you need to stay plugged in. You need to be on calls. You need to go to conference. You need to go to the One Team One missions. You need to go to boot camp, you know, and yeah, some of these things cost money, but it's so small compared to what it's going to do to you and your business. And, you know, I remember the times that I was promoting, I was talking to my uplines and my downlines and my sidelines daily, like multiple times a day. And it wasn't just like, you know, every 2 days here, I talked to one person and I would check in on this group one day. Like it was every day, all day. So I was living it, breathing it, you know what I mean? So to just stay plugged in and stay close to that fire, stay close to the people that are passionate about, you know, wanting to go farther. And then Joel Dunn said, the pain of falling short is nothing compared to the pain of stopping short. And to me, I mean, it's just like,
Yes, Corey, sorry. That was
What?
another favorite part of mine.
what?
I said that was another favorite part of mine.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was just like, it was a slap in the face of like, you know, it hurts way worse to give up on yourself and give up on your own dreams than it does if you, you know, work your ass off and get 3/4 of the way there and take a break and say, oh my gosh, okay, I can do this. But if you just quit, like you never know what you were made of. Jeannie gave me a Zig Ziglar quote, and I have it on the back. I have it on the background of my phone here. Just time out because I have to clear my notifications. It says, if you don't believe that you can reach your goal, then you don't believe in God. He has built a mansion for you, and he doesn't want you to live in a chicken shack from here to there. So that's kind of like the, you know, God made you extraordinary or not ordinary. So how dare you, you know, insult him? Like I had so many aha moments. It was ridiculous. And I don't think I had this many at the last conference. And, you know, I'm with Jess that this conference was so different than the rest of them. Like I went into this conference expecting just to be, you know, mind blown, like all the rah-rahs and everything, and, you know, tears the entire time. And this conference was more of like a wheel spinner. Like it just kept like making you think harder, and like, I don't know, it was just so different, but it spoke to me on such a deeper level than the other conferences left me. Like the other conferences, I was like jumping up and down and ready to run and like so excited leaving there. And not that I wasn't this time, but I just felt like I had such a better game plan going out of this conference than I did leaving past conferences.
It was almost like this conference was like a mental personal development for everybody in the room. And you came out hearing exactly what you needed to hear. And you were ready in like a different way. We weren't spurting out of there, but we were ready like we are about to take over.
Yeah, and how you talked about, you know, this is setting us up for like longevity. Like it's not giving people a, you know, get somewhere quick and drop out because they didn't achieve their goal, or they, you know, went too fast and it wasn't built right. Like this gives people a true idea of what they can make and in a time frame that's realistic. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm just super excited for anybody that's new coming in. I'm excited for, you know, the bonuses that I have available, and I feel much more confident going to achieve those bonuses than I did before. Like before, I just felt like panicked, and I don't feel that now. I have like a ease in my heart.
There's just a sense of calm that we all have.
Yep.
Because we just know. So what was your favorite part about the whole weekend?
I don't know. I mean, the guy walking the tightrope, like that whole speech in that section was really mind blowing. Like I was sitting there, somebody else was, I don't even know who was on stage, but like all the people started holding the ropes on the side, and I'm like, what's happening? What's here? Like, what's going on? Like, I couldn't focus because I knew something in my heart was racing, and I knew something important was going to happen, and I didn't know what it was, and it was bugging me to death because I couldn't figure it out. And then, Mark made the comment of, you just got to take one step at a time, put one foot right in front of the other. And I was like, somebody's going to be walking on that cable. Like, my mind went to it before I even saw the guy up there. And it was just all about fears. And, I have a lot of fears and I have a lot of doubts. And there's a lot of things that go through my mind of, am I worthy of, claiming triple? Can I handle claiming triple? Can I, achieve it? But, like Mark said, just it's one step right in front of the other. And, it's not going left or right. It's not looking to see what this person's doing or what that person's doing. It's knowing your destination and putting one foot in front of the other and just going. I don't remember who it was or what training it was that we went to. Somebody said, when you're driving at night, you don't need to see 10 miles in front of you. All you need to see is what your headlights show. You don't need anything else. You don't need anything further. You just need to see one step in front of you. And so I don't know, like this conference was just so full of like the deep ahas, not like the light bulb pin ones. You know what I mean? And I think that was my favorite.
I
do. They just kept rolling.
I do. I love that, Corey. I just wrote that down. But, when I came home, I had already been unfollowing a lot of the people on our team. It's not that I don't love you. It's that, when I go on Facebook to build my business, and seeing my whole team's post doesn't make me any money. So I started unfollowing a lot of people, but I was still following my leaders. I was still following some of the top leaders in the company, some of the people that, are presidential and ambassador that I'm friends with, that I still want to follow them. And I found myself still looking left and looking right. And like Corey said, at the end of the day, this year, all you need to look at is what's in front of you, taking one step at a time. So I started unfollowing people, going, you know what? And Alex and I talked about this earlier. Get rid of the distractions. You may have thought that it was helping you. Like I was following Susan Wade for a long time, and I loved her posts. But I logged in and I saw something that she posted, and it was great. It was about conference, but I said that doesn't do anything for me. I need to see the people I need to help. So I started just digging the way through my Facebook and getting rid of the distractions. So I think that that's something that we all should do.
I agree. I mean, one thing that I've noticed is like, we do so much, or for a while there, we were doing so much of like, quote unquote, stealing posts or using other people's posts. And like, I know that for me, like I was telling somebody, I am not an emoji like person. Like I just don't do it. It's not in my vocabulary. It's not my personality. So for me to take something like that and try and spin it, it just made so much more thought process for me than it would have been to just make my own post and be so genuine. So, I think that goes along with looking left and looking right. Like, what's this person doing? What's this person doing? But we just have to, like Brandon Walsh said, we just have to focus on us and what was successful for us in the beginning, and what, what works for us. So I just think that's huge. That was huge.
Yep. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Corey.
You're welcome.
Okay, we're going to take it over to Sue.
Hello.
Hi, Sue. Okay, why don't you tell us who you are, what rank you are, how many conferences you've been to, and you can go right into your aha moments.
Okay, so I'm Susan Sund. I'm from Toledo. I'm a diamond, and this was my third conference. And I had a couple of aha moments. So, and I'm just getting over being sick. So if I'm sorry if I start hacking in all of your faces, I'll do my best. So I had three major aha moments. My first one was, and I don't even know like when this really came to my head, but the last night on Saturday, Katie, Corey, and I were sitting at the bar and we were talking, we were eating dinner, and it just like kind of came to me. I was like, like before I was able to quit my job, I had to go there to my job and I had to work numerous hours, like I worked full-time / part-time. So sometimes I have to go in for 8 full hours, and I had to work my job for 8 full hours. I couldn't just go sit there and twiddle my thumbs and look around and be like, well, I think I'm just going to scroll on Facebook for a while. I think I'm just going to watch TV for a little bit. You know, I couldn't do that or else I would get fired and then I would not get paid. So I started thinking, like, why are we not treating this like a job? I mean, this is our job. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, this is something you can do on the side while you're working your job, but do you want to be able to quit your job and do this full time as your job, right? Like, this is a job, whether we think it is or not. Like Jen Zay always says, it's not a hobby. If you want a hobby, go knit a sweater. Like, this can be your full-time job, but the amazing thing is that you work it around your schedule and you don't have to go somewhere and clock in, and you don't have to have a boss telling you what to do and yelling and screaming at you and not paying you what you're worth. Like, if you work this as a job and you work, like, you put in the hours, like, think about how much money you can make. I mean, like I said, I went to my job that I had worked at for 8 years. 8 years I'd been there. I was the assistant to the CEO of the company, and I was not being paid what I deserved to be paid by any means. And it didn't matter how much work I put in. It didn't matter if I stayed a little longer at night to help get stuff done. It didn't matter if I came in on a day off to help him do a project or went to an event with him. I didn't get paid more money. I didn't keep getting raises. I was stuck at where I was stuck at because that's all they were going to offer me. It didn't matter how awesome I was at my job. You know what I mean? So this, if you work and you work and you work, the money possibilities are endless. Like, they will keep giving us money. They will keep giving us raises. We will keep getting bonuses. Like, how amazing is that you can put in less amount of work at your 40-hour job and you can make a bajillion times more. You know what I mean? Like, literally, there's no cap on our salary. Like, we can make whatever amount of money we want. And that was like a huge mind-blowing aha moment for me. So I know that the past, at least last year, I was not treating this like a job and I was treating it like a hobby. And I know, like, this conference just, like, it brought it to my forefront in my head. Like, it's time. Like, I am not treating this like a hobby. Like, this is my job and I am going to do it. So that was a huge one for me. And then another one that I had was, and I've known this before, but for some reason, this conference, it really just hit me. Because I'm agreeing, like, with what everybody else so far has said, that, like, this one was just so different than the others. And it was honestly, like, it just, like, they kept going and going. And it was just really, it was, like, deep this time. I don't know, it's crazy. But when I saw everybody up there on stage talking, you know, all the ambassadors and presidentials, like, the bottom line was they just knew. Like, they knew that they knew with unwavering faith that they were going to promote and they were going to get to the top of this business. They didn't care who said no. They didn't care who made fun of them. They didn't care who ignored them. They didn't care who told them to stop. They didn't care who called them crazy. Like, they knew that it was going to happen. They knew that they were going to promote and get to the top of this company. They just had unwavering faith that they were going to do it, and that is how they got there. Like, honestly, I mean, Cammie's been saying lately, you know, that a lot of people think this business is 20% personal development and 80% mechanics and business, and actually you should switch those numbers. I mean, it's 80% mindset, because if you are not in the right mindset, you're putting off that energy to other people. People can feel your energy, which is so weird to think about, but think about, like, when you walk into a room with, you know, your spouse or something, or you walk into a room where someone's just been fighting with somebody and you don't even know it, you can feel that, right? Like, you can feel the negative energy when someone is mad or upset or whatever. And it's the same way with this business. If you don't have confidence in this business, if you don't have confidence in our products, if you don't have confidence in yourself, people will feel that even over a freaking text message or Facebook message, which is so weird, but they will feel your energy. So you have to have that unwavering faith in yourself. You have to have that confidence in yourself. You have to have the confidence in these products in this business, because it is amazing. No one else out there is like us. No one else out there has products like we do. And you have to take that passion and you have to exude that passion. So that kind of brings me to my third aha moment, talking about passion, that I just, like, we're already, like, I know I'm already passionate about this business. Like, and I know that most of you all should be too. Like, that's why you're part of this business, because you're passionate about it. So if we are so stinking passionate about it and we know how amazing it is and we know how amazing our products are, why is it so hard for us to tell people? Like, why is it so hard to just open your mouth? Why is it so hard to just tell someone? I mean, when you have, a makeup product that you love, or you have a book that you read that was amazing, or if you have a movie that you went and saw that was so amazing, or you have a favorite clothing store or whatever, you'll tell everybody. You know what I mean? You'll tell everyone. If someone says, "Oh my God, your boots are so cute. Where'd you get them?" Like, of course you're going to tell them. You'll be like, "Oh my God, I just got them there and they were this price. I got them on sale and I go there all the time. You should totally go there." It's the same thing for our products and our business. Like, we love it and we're passionate about it. So why is it so stinking hard to just open your mouth and talk to people? And I know that, like, this wasn't some conference per se, but, we kind of talked a few weeks ago, some of the leaders and I, about blitzing and how the word blitz just sounds scary to people. Like, take the word blitzing away. You're not blitzing. Just take that word out of your vocabulary. Blitzing does not exist. All you're doing is talking. You're just having a conversation with people. And that was a huge aha moment for me. I was sitting on the plane on the way to conference, and I was sitting in a row with two other women who were traveling by themselves, and they're older women. And we started talking, and I just brought up the products in the business. And then we talked about it for like an hour. Like, they were asking me questions. They were so interested. They're like, "What? What is this?" And I'm like, "You've never heard of it?" And they're like, "No." And I gave them my card and I'm telling them about all these products. And they're like, "Oh my God, girl." They're like, "I need some of that relief stuff." Like, "Oh my God, I need the greens." We got greens up for them. They tried the greens. They love them. I mean, like, that's literally as simple as it is. It's just as simple as opening your mouth. And that was another huge one for me, that, like, that's all the people did up on stage. That's the only thing they did different. They had faith in themselves and this company and these products, and they told people about it. That's it. They just told people. I mean, as crazy and as easy as that sounds, that literally is all it is. And another thing that the Duns had said, and I don't remember if it was Joel or Stephanie, but I want to say it was Joel. This conference for me really was a spiritual thing for me as well. And I think some other people might agree that, like, there was a lot of spiritual thing that was coming up. Like, it was coming up, like, I was feeling it, I was crying. I mean, it was so amazing. But one thing that Joel had said was, God uses you as a vessel. He's using you as a vessel to go out and change people's lives with this business. And honestly, who are you to decide who to tell and who not to tell? I mean, God's putting these people in front of you for a reason. He put this business in your lap for a reason. So if you're not telling people and you're letting someone walk past you, and when you get that thought up here in your brain and you're thinking, "I should tell this person, I should talk to this person, I should blitz this person. I know I just told you to take that word out, but I need to tell this person, I need to give someone my card. Like, I know I just need to tell that person." That's like God putting it there. He's telling you that that person needs this business. Maybe that one person is a single mom who can't afford to pay her bills or can't afford to buy her baby diapers. Maybe that person is a month away from foreclosure on their house. Maybe that person has just been praying to God to send them something that they can do to stay at home with their baby so they can quit their job where they're underappreciated. I mean, like, he's literally using us as a vessel. So when we don't tell people and we don't just open our mouths and just share this business and our passion for it, you're literally like insulting God and yourself. You're insulting yourself too, because you have this business in your lap for a reason, and us not telling people is honestly just an insult. So I know that was like my biggest aha moment, is I was like, I mean, I've blitzed people here and there, but I'm no Jess Taylor. Like, Jess is like, "Oh, I got this." Like, she'll blitz anybody and everybody, and I've seen her do it a million times. But, like, I realized, like, it's not that bad. It's not scary. It's just talking to people and telling them about how passionate we are about this business and these products. And that is literally as simple as it is. So that was my other aha moment.
So those are some pretty great aha moments, by the way. What is your perspective on this promotion?
I just think it's so amazing because somebody had just said it, I don't remember who it was, but I mean, we're going to have people coming in that are in this for the long haul. Like, they're going to see the potential and they're going to be like, "Holy crap. I mean, we need to have these people coming in and downloading this Wired app the second they join, and telling them, go here, click on the trophy and just look at those dates." And they're going to see those dates and they're going to be like, "Holy crap. So you're saying, like, I have, like, until this day to earn, like, $10,000? Yeah. Like, holy crap. So I have this, this time and this day to earn $50,000? Yeah." I mean, like, those people are going to want to stick around. Like, they're not going to just join and then, see that, well, nothing's happened for the past 30 days. So I'm just going to, I just don't think I can do this. Like, it's not going to be like that anymore. Like, it's not, like Katie was saying, it's not going to be seasons. We're not going to have seasons anymore. I mean, we all have a goal. We can see our goal clear as day. You open that app up and you see your dates. There's no confusion, and you know what your goal is, and you just put your head down and you just go. And that's what these new people are going to do too.
Yep. So, what was your favorite part about conference with the whole weekend?
I mean, I have so many favorites. I would say, I mean, I know this is like, I would say either the worship service, because I seriously had like so many aha moments happening. I mean, that was like really amazing. I'm like seriously so grateful that our company takes the time to do that. I would say like right behind that would probably honestly be the tightrope walker, because so for you, those of you who weren't at conference, and I don't know if you saw, I don't know if they did that on the pay-per-view or not, but so I'm sure you guys all heard about the accident at the circus of the trapeze people who had collapsed, and there was, I believe, 8 of them. That was him. That was him and his family, 8 of them. It was 2 days before conference. And he's like up there freaking walking in his tightrope. Like, I was literally having a heart attack. I was like shaking. I was like, I cannot even like watch this right now. I was terrified. And he starts telling, that was me. And he was like, by the grace of God, I was able to grab a hold of the rope. Like, as the rope literally is falling, he's able to pull his hand up and grab the rope. And he was able to somehow with his other hand grab 2 other of the people that were with him and grab onto them so they didn't fall. The others fell to the ground. The 5 of them, they fell to the ground. And he said a couple of them were able to get up and walk away pretty unharmed, which was amazing. And he said a couple of them are still in the hospital, and one of those happened to be his sister. His sister was in the hospital. And like Mark had said, he was like, I didn't think that he was going to come. I saw the accident, and I was like, man, he's not going to make it here. And he called him, and Nick said, no, I'm coming. I committed to this, and I'm coming. And, he said while he's up there walking, he was like, right before I got up here to do this, my sister was in the hospital having surgery, and we didn't know how it was going to go. And I just got the phone call that she's okay and she made it. And he just he just started tearing up, and I could tear up about talking about it. And he was like, literally by the grace of God, like, everybody's okay and they're here, and I'm so grateful for that. And I was just like, I mean, how crazy is that? And we're scared to go talk to someone. We're scared to open our mouth and tell someone about a wrap or about our natural product or about how this business and how they can make $10,000. And this guy had just fallen off of a trapeze 2 days before with his family who could have died. And 2 days later, he came up and he did it again. And he walked across a freaking rope that he could fall to his death. And he did it. And he was fine. He laid down on the rope, you guys. He laid down on the rope. I was like, what is happening? I mean, it was crazy. So, I mean, we think that what we do is scary. I know I'm never getting up on a freaking tightrope. I don't care if it's even like a foot off the ground. My ass is falling. So, I mean, that was like huge. That was like literally so inspirational. And I will tell you guys that Dana Dastrup, I think, just posted a huge list of YouTube videos and game changers, and that is one of them. So you guys can actually watch that YouTube video of him walking across in his speech, because it is literally amazing.
Was that same list that was posted in the Diamond page of all okay?
Yeah, I think Dana copied and posted it into the Game Changers.
So you guys, if you missed that stuff from conference, you should definitely go watch it. But get caught up. But don't let that be your focus for the whole week. Like, spend a couple hours getting caught up, but then just go. Start making your hundreds list, go through your Facebook, and then just start taking action, because all of these aha moments, all of this stuff that we're learning is completely null and void if we don't actually take action to it. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever about the bonus, I know that it's not easy to understand right off the bat, but if you guys have absolutely any questions, ask myself, ask your Diamond or above upline, but download the It Works Wired app and know what your personal goal is, and then go find people to help earn those too. So I just want to thank all of our leaders that were on tonight with us. Thank you for sharing. I know it's super late, guys. We never do calls at this time, but I'm just so grateful that you guys were all on. And this year is truly going to be legendary. Like I said, we walked out of that arena and we were just calm and we knew. So just go out there and share what you have. This is a gift. Mark asked every single person in the arena if they felt they have been given a gift by this business to stand up, and everybody in the arena was standing. So I want you just to remember that and go out and share this. Pick up the phone, go change someone's life, and get plugged in. We have plenty of things going on. And so I'll see you guys tomorrow for the team Zoom, and let's get to work, guys. Thank you so much for being on with us, and have a good night. Bye.